Hello and welcome to the GenGAMEcast for Thursday, April 9th, 2015. I'm your host, Kevin O'Rourke, and tonight joining me on the podcast is...
George Picard.
Also here in the Gen Game studio, we have the very talented, very awesome, very cool...
Trevor Mignani.
So, yeah, welcome to the show, guys. We don't have anyone via Skype this week, so we have a big purple TV instead.
Which is also fine.
Yeah, which is just as good.
I think it's fine, yeah.
It makes the show more exciting.
They didn't screw up their intro.
Yeah, no, that's
That
great.
was it. Just that. Pretty good.
It's one way.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's get right into our first topic for the night. This is the What Are You Playing segment. This is we do this every week. We talk about the games we've been playing and all that fun stuff. So George, would you kick it off for us?
So
You have 15 minutes.
I have 15. I'm on the clock. Great. I'll put a timer up now. I have been playing my new PS4 because I now own a PlayStation. Sam was so nice as to give me his. I'm kidding. He didn't do that. He still has his. I don't know what he's doing with it. Probably still nothing. But I have mine compliments of GameStop for their insane trade-in deal. I think somebody else here might have one too. I'm not going to say who, but somebody. And yeah, GameStop was giving $175 towards a new PS4 for a PlayStation 3 160 gig. It wasn't even... So, had to do that.
I was going to go for the box, but I had to dive over you to get it.
Oh.
It's right there. Trevor got one as well.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Last of Us remastered version.
Yeah. Yeah, it came with The Last of Us. I didn't get PlayStation Plus yet because I don't want to play with any noobs online yet.
You got the same one, though?
But I got the same deal. And I also purchased MLB The Show 2015 in honor of opening week in baseball. So
seems fitting. Is it fun? Have you played a lot?
It's been a lot of fun. Happy Harvey Day to baseball fans out there. Matt Harvey made his season debut. Mets won. Just saying. Yeah, the show has been a lot of fun actually. Improvements
this
on
show.
This show.
This show sucks.
That show.
MLB The Show is great.
The show. Yeah, they're all good. MLB The Show 15 has been a good time. Not a lot of improvements over last year, other than the stadiums. Lighting's been improved. There's real world sun lighting in the game, as in April at 3 o'clock, the sun looks differently than it does in July at 6 o'clock.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like, yeah. And you could really see the differences in the stadiums with the shadowing, the textures. It's really, really nice. The coolest thing that I saw I've been playing on My Player, and earlier we were talking about banks and everything. I got drafted by the New York Bankies. So I
still can't believe that.
You had
the worst training camp showing?
And I got drafted by the Yankees in the third round. So So I'm like a prospect that they were really left field, right field originally. Okay. Switched to left field.
Oh wow!
And then I was brought into the office and they said we really recommend you switching to second base. I obliged. I switched to second base because the Yankees don't really have a second baseman, so it's me and Didi Gregorius now in the majors.
Wow!
You got to the majors?
Yeah, as the two middle infielders of the new
Congratulations!
New York Yankees. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
George.
So
you deserve it.
But the game's been really cool. I got my first base hit. So I get the base hit, and it says, first major league base hit. The announcers are talking about it. They cut to the ball boy getting the ball, bringing it to the dugout, giving it to Joe Girardi.
Wow!
So that he's going to give it to me. Yeah. So then that happens, whatever. A few games go by. I strike out a lot because I'm not used to majors, whatever. But I hit a home run. I hit a home run. It was cool. So I hit the home run. I do the trot, step on home plate, walk into the dugout, all excited, hands up. No one's paying attention to me, just like in real life.
Wow.
Everyone is trolling me. No one will high-five me.
I thought you were going to say that you, tore your ACL.
No, that would be that would be if I was a Met.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm not a Met, so I don't do that. But yeah, they're all ignoring me. It was awesome. And then, my guy is, all aggravated. He goes to sit down, and then they all, pat him on the back. And,
wow,
it was the whole package of, yeah.
That's cool.
It was really cool. So that's what I've been playing. Mostly the show. I haven't played The Last of Us yet, but I do own it.
George, you've got 10 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock.
Wow, I talk really fast. Holy crap. I didn't realize there was a clock there.
You got that all wrapped up pretty quick.
So, yeah. So
what else were we allotting for you?
We've had the week of me owning a PS4, the week of me owing Trevor money for the PS4, which will happen eventually. That's not important.
What's the Xbox One status?
The Xbox One status is that I have a power supply now.
And it works.
Yeah, and it works. It's
All right.
it's not a
so it's their power supply is busted.
yeah, it's not a Microsoft power supply actually. It's it's a Microsoft power supply, but it's not an Xbox One power supply. It's like whatever secondary power supplies they give out. I don't know. It's white. I don't know the brand of it. I can't think of it right
very
now.
strange.
But yeah, that's what I have, and it works. So that's pretty good.
You just plug a Surface Pro charger in, and it works.
I guess. Nah,
That would not work.
yeah, no, it's not. So it's that. We had opening week in baseball, me owning PS4, and we've had an opening week of anime, which I was going over earlier. There are a few new series that are very cool. Some of them are a little bit edgy.
Yeah, I thought the dungeon one seemed cool.
Hentai-ish. Yeah, the dungeon one's pretty cool. It's not as much fan service, but this is like the season of fan
I don't really
service.
Need to see that. I want to see people like
Yeah,
fighting
you're
each
into like the
other
people
and
fighting and stuff, which
beating, DBZ stuff.
yeah, which is how
It's DBZ.
yeah, which is it okay to pick up a girl in a dungeon?
That's the
It's
one.
a new anime this season. There's only one episode in. It's very good. The fan service is there, but it's not as like
There was the
obvious.
full episode
Don't
was there,
worry,
right?
don't worry. Season 2 will pour on the fan service with a 4-hour cave-a-thon.
Oh, no.
yeah.
It was just panning
Oh,
shots
no.
of
Is
of
this
some
okay?
characters'
This isn't
ass.
Sword Art. This
I
isn't
was
Sword
gonna
Art.
say, I understood.
Yeah,
that.
this
I never watched that show.
this anime feels kind of like Sword Art though, whereas there's a new anime called Triage X, which is an anime full of
Is it the hospital one?
It's the hospital one, full of fan service.
You mean
just
Triage X?
giant Triage X, yeah.
At least say the word right.
Sorry. Well, they don't say it like that, even though it's an English word. But they don't
Triage.
say. Yeah, it's
Do you
triage
even
is
know
the
what
English
triage
word.
means?
Yeah, it means like severity.
3 words. 3 words.
No, what are the 3 words then? Go ahead.
To sort out. That's what triage is.
Okay, triage in a hospital scene means
To sort out what's going on.
how quickly to deal with the severity of an injury.
No, it literally means to sort out what's going on and say, okay, triage is what's wrong. Okay,
Right.
go.
Right.
That's triage.
But in a hospital, it's
that's
exactly
triage
right.
in a
Yeah.
hospital.
When
Yeah.
I do my laundry,
Ah, there you go.
sort it out.
So, yeah, it's full of fan service. It feels more like Akame ga Kill, if you've seen that. I feel like a lot of the main characters are going to get killed off. But they're even though it is full of fan service and boobs and butts and they're all nurses, they're hilarious characters with depth and they kill their enemies in really funny ways. So that's
So is this
pretty
the
cool.
power supply you got, George?
Something like that, yeah.
Hang on.
Yep. That is
It doesn't look very legit.
yeah,
I mean, it's got the right plug.
right. So we're good.
I bought an NES adapter online though, and
Looks
it came in
legit.
pieces.
Hey, it's got an
Look
Xbox.
at that.
Oh, it's got the logo on it. It must
it's
be.
it's
it must
pretty
be real.
legit. I mean, I got it from a Microsoft store, so it's not like
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's got to be real, then.
Yeah, no. My buddy got it from me in the Microsoft store. He said he can give me that, but he can't give me a regular one because my warranty's up. But
gotcha.
he finagled giving me that, so I've got that.
I guarantee you that's one they use with the demo units.
Probably. I
They
mean,
probably have thousands
Or they
of
just
them.
Probably
they just
totally
repackage
yeah.
it into like the Titanfall version or whichever.
they've probably got
white
plenty of
one
those
is-
around, so that's yeah.
No,
That's,
all the Titanfall ones are gone.
Oh yeah.
Those all sold.
Damn.
I was looking to buy one around that time,
Really?
but I waited.
You know, the good deal
Good-
right now is
good
the
idea.
I got the
$350 Master Chief one.
Yeah,
The COD one's a good one, too.
I got the terabyte
hard
hard
drive.
drive. Yeah, that's
yeah,
why
I'm
I
so
got it.
sad my hard drive's full, so I have to get an external.
Yeah, minus 2. Sad life.
How?
Because I have 8 games on it. And I have Master Chief Collection. Like,
Yeah.
that's the main thing that fills up your hard drive, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm going to have to
The
delete
games.
something for Halo 5.
Oh
or
yeah,
anything.
Yeah.
Next month's games with gold.
Mm-hmm. So.
it's not a bad thing, right?
Mm.
Well, it
Yeah.
kind of
No, it's kind of bad, yeah.
Yeah, it's bad for you, but free
That's
games,
why I have
so-
101 megabit download.
Yeah.
Just kidding. He doesn't have that.
All right. Are we
So-
gonna?
So
you
yeah,
have
that-
6 minutes,
I-
George.
you
You
know,
want to wrap it up together?
I was gonna talk about Food Wars a little bit, but it's too hentai-ish.
Yeah, I don't really
Even though
want to.
there are really good recipes in the show, and I'm gonna try one of them one day this week. It's really cool. It's like I'm gonna.
A stir fry thing.
It's
That's what I saw when they were cooking. It
so
looked like some
yeah,
kind of
they were
rice
cooking some
ball.
kind of like rice thing. No, it's basically what happens is all the meat in the store all the meat in their restaurant is destroyed, and he has to cook a pot roast with no meat. So he cooks the gachu pot roast, which is steamed potatoes that he mashes up and mixes with onions and mushrooms, and then he he essentially mashes it and he forms it into like what looks like a pot roast. Then he gets strips of bacon and wraps the entire thing, and then slow cooks it in an oven, and the bacon like is absorbed by the potatoes and everything, and it tastes like a pot roast. So I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I've read online that it does in fact work, and they pretty much tell you step by step in the anime how to make it, which is cool.
That's kind of cool.
So
Sounds like Cooking Mama the show.
yeah, but with like more boobs and sexual themes. Yeah, basically, but Cooking Mama,
Okay.
but with less
But
clothes.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So not. It's like Cooking Mama, the PlayStation, Xbox version, where they could get away with
The
it.
adult-only Cooking Mama. They don't even make that anymore.
I just had to tie it back to games, but now I kind of regret it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Whatever.
All right, so I'm gonna that's fine. 4.5 minutes left. You could get rid of that 4.5
Okay.
minutes. Yeah,
Trevor, you have 4.5 minutes.
go ahead.
You beat your 15-minute estimate.
That's fine.
So you played Perfect Dark. I know that.
Yeah.
You're gonna wrap that up this Sunday.
Yep.
Or this upcoming Sunday. So what else have
Yes.
you been playing? Anything on stream?
I've been I haven't really been streaming much. I was a little under the weather this week. I've been playing a little bit of Halo, actually a lot of Halo. I did the entire Halo CE campaign with Sam on Legendary on the CrossFit Arena channel. That was being hosted on the Gen Game channel, so you might have saw that. We started Halo 2 last night, and we found out that in the co-op, and in fact in all of Halo 2 on Legendary, if you die, you go back to the last checkpoint. In the original, if you died, you went back to the beginning of the level if you played by yourself. And in co-op, you'd go back to the last checkpoint.
Wow, I don't remember that.
Yeah, the Halo 2 campaign didn't screw around.
Yeah, that's like the Iron Skull in.
It was a permanent
Halo
Iron
3.
skull. Like, you couldn't turn it off. Like, and that's why that campaign
Well,
was so hard on Legendary.
Iron brings you back to the checkpoint, but the checkpoints are stingy.
Well, no.
In multiplayer.
In Iron, it was checkpoint.
Yeah.
In single player, Iron brought you back to the beginning of the level.
Yeah, that's not nice.
No.
not nice
That's
at
the
all.
idea. I think.
Vidmaster Challenge. You do the Vidmaster
Yes,
Challenge?
I did.
Yeah. I want to do that again, but I don't want to do that again. That level is fun.
Do they have the Vidmaster challenges in each?
I don't
Master Chief?
know. I'm not sure.
They might.
The only one I remember is the one where you have the 4 Ghost Legendary.
4 Ghost Legendary, Iron,
And that's it.
and
You
it
just,
was fun.
Just win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
and
get out.
get everyone to the end. That's fun. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
But I hated myself at the end of it. I'm sure everyone does.
Oh yeah,
it's
because
like
it was
a
the most frustrating
3-hour
thing ever.
endeavor.
And then the worst part was when somebody dropped because the campaign online
Yeah.
was so bad,
Everyone would.
and it's like you just pray to God that nobody would drop in the middle of the mission.
That's the same with Halo 3 ODST firefight mode.
Well, that used the multiplayer engine though, right?
But if someone dropped,
Oh yeah, the whole
everyone
thing was over.
dropped. So it was kind of like the campaign and kind of not
Yeah.
at the same time. Yeah,
Actually,
not
no, you're
good.
right. I think that used the campaign engine.
I'm pretty sure it was for campaign. I'm not sure.
But I'm looking forward to finishing up all the Halo games with Sam. It's been a lot of fun. We're gonna need to pick up 2 more for the for Halo 3, Halo 4, and then eventually ODST.
Oh,
I was like, what do you mean? 2 more what?
2 more people.
2 more people. I'm a people.
I'm certainly a people.
All right. Well,
And George's Xbox works.
Yeah, so that's
Double
so
plus
I'm now a
bonus.
people.
I just need to find some free time.
At night, you know.
we play at
Weekend.
night. I think you might be sleeping when we play though.
Weekend. Definitely down for a weekend. However, no. Weeknights, no. But on my weeknights, I've been playing a little bit of Pillars of Eternity,
Which
and that's really it.
works now.
It does work, yes. So they patched the game. I was able to get through the area that I was in. I was able to get out of the area because I didn't have enough lockpicks to get further. So I was able to leave without doing cheats in the cheat console. And now I'm up to Defiance Bay, which is like the main sort of city area in Pillars of Eternity. And it's going well. Some of the quests have been a little buggy for me. I'll share one quick little story that I thought was funny. there's one part where you can either just go to the guy and for the quest and say like, oh, I don't trust you, I'm gonna attack you, and then it kind of pisses everybody off. That's what happened to me, at least. I don't know if it's supposed to piss everyone off, or you can kind of like coerce him into saying, you know, oh well, you're an ass, I'm gonna kill you, and then you can have him fight you. But I don't know what I did. Maybe I went to him too early. And then
was he just mad at you like off the start?
No, like because the guy was like a jerk, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna kill you, like the consequences or whatever. So I kill him, and then there's another part where the door is supposed to like open, and there's supposed to be like two factions of people fighting each other, but that didn't happen. So
Sequence
a few of
break.
them, a few of them died, and then I walk into a room, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? I just see people in like a T pose. Just standing there, like you can't fight them, you can't engage them or anything like that. It's just enemies in T-poses that are stuck there. So I just reloaded a save and then went through the quest as I would have.
Sounds more like an Easter egg.
I thought it was at first too, but
we get it,
it just wasn't.
It was a terrible religion.
That was bad.
T-pose, Jesus Christ.
Oh God!
It was Easter on Sunday.
It's that's.
Way to tie it in.
I tied
there,
it. Yeah, I
George.
tried. You know, gave it my best shot. Love the soundboard.
That's great.
So, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the show. We have some big news that dropped this week. Actually, it just dropped. I want to say a couple hours ago. We got a reveal trailer, or not a reveal trailer. It's a teaser trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So let's go ahead and play that. It doesn't really show much, but
gee, what a surprise! We're not playing it. We're not playing it full screen though.
That's fine.
Remember everything.
The numbers, Mason.
Yeah, it's like Matrix, and I don't know. The hashtag is Back in Black. Back in Black Ops.
It's like not even a teaser trailer.
Yeah, I know. I feel like this is like the intro to like not the Matrix, but like a more like a Marvel movie, you know, where they have like the ridiculous intros and then it's like a bug, something weird.
Well, hopefully this won't intro to a bug.
No, it won't.
But it will be buggy.
Yeah, hopefully not. I've enjoyed the Black Ops games. I feel like they're some of the best.
They're my favorite games
Call
of the Call of Duty games, I think. Yeah.
Because the zombies mode.
Yeah.
That makes it the best. Oh no, go to it. Yeah, here we go. Diablo 3 style here.
Thumbs up for Black Ops 3. There it
So,
is.
Yeah, the world reveal is going to be April 26th, so
and the game will be
definitely looking forward to that. I'm hoping that it's not going to be like Advanced Warfare, but I don't know.
You know, Advanced Warfare was just like such a massive disappointment. Like
it was just not even a Call of Duty game.
It felt like they were trying too hard to reinvent the game, and they made it just too complicated. Like I didn't want to play it.
It was like
I prefer the Black Ops. Like I just played Black Ops 1 actually on Sunday or Saturday rather.
Poorly.
So that was yeah,
but
not so good. Actually, I did okay.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I was doing good. At the end, not so much.
Reasons.
Yeah, you know, I was sleepy.
Yeah, he got tired.
We'll just
on a Saturday night.
We'll leave it there.
Leave it there. Yeah.
Sleepy Saturdays. But we
Sleepy
also have
Saturdays, waking up in the late afternoon.
pretty much, yeah. We have another little article there if you want to pull that up, Trevor, while we're chatting about this.
Yeah.
It's the box art information, but it's pulled from what looks like some kind of pulled from the teaser site. So if you click on that picture underneath that block quote there, thanks for Charlie Intel for giving us the news here. Never heard of Charlie Intel before.
This is great. Everything's in the meta tags.
What seems like really sketchy though is, or not sketchy, but just like I'm gonna pull out my editing skills here. There's a typo.
I mean, anybody can edit the source of a web page in the inspector.
Yeah, but I don't really want to bother
Spot the typo.
looking it up.
Spot the typo.
So, with 3 unique game modes, campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, it providing fans with the deepest and most ambitious Call of Duty ever. Is that wording that's bad, or is that just not correct?
That's just bad
it should be
SEO.
its. Should be its.
Should be.
Yeah.
So this is your editing for the
It
for the
should.
week.
Yeah.
But it looks like, judging from this at least, because we don't really know anything about the game,
It looks like it's gonna be Black Ops.
it's going to be Black Ops, but like in the future, so maybe they'll incorporate the gameplay elements from...
Well, I mean, Black Ops
Advanced
2
Warfare,
Black
right.
Ops 2 was in the future of Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
So is
So
Black
they'll
Ops
continue that, but maybe it's like, oh, well, we made exosuits in this timeline too, you know?
I hope not.
So is
Those
Black Ops 3.
exosuits literally need to go in the trash can.
I mean,
and
they're
stay in
pretty.
the trash
They're
can.
pretty good exosuits. It's just like we don't want to play with them.
No, they're just not. It's not fun. The game.
Right? Yeah. I'm
The
not
game
saying.
is just not
Yeah.
fun to play with the exos.
Imagine them in real life, though.
That'd
Those
be cool.
exosuits would be very cool. But
Yeah, so would Spartan armor, but
yeah, exactly. Well, that already exists. But like, yeah, it doesn't exist. It's not real. I really hope that this is advanced. So this is ahead of the time of Black Ops 2. But we don't have the advanced warfare kind of.
Stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't need any.
I mean, it doesn't need it.
No, absolutely not. I just want better maps than advanced. I didn't like the advanced warfare maps.
oh
Yeah,
god, the
well,
map
they were
selection was
designed
awful.
around the the new gameplay mechanics. But what about, like, what's your... So let's discuss this. Best Call of Duty maps. Like,
Be-
which game had the best? Which game had the best maps?
You know, I would have to go with Black Ops 2. I think that game's multiplayer and the maps really worked.
Like the perk system and all that.
I think everything.
They
in that
kind of
game
reinvent
worked really well.
that every time.
Well, yeah.
Where
Black
it's
Ops.
like the pick 13 or whatever.
Oh my god, they gotta pull it back.
To what?
Like, there's just too much
Oh,
customization.
too many variables.
There's just too much going
That's
on.
what
So-
gets people to still play it.
No, but it's like it's so daunting. It's like I would play Call of Duty. It's like, oh wait, no, I'm not gonna play because I don't have XYZ unlock, and this guy's got this drop, and
Modern
No.
Warfare 2, I think, was
Okay,
like
so
the
yeah,
worst
I was gonna
about that. Right?
What with what?
With the getting the the customization stuff, where it was like, get 1,000 headshots with a gun,
That was
and you'll
cool.
get like this Arctic looking.
I liked
camo.
that.
Well,
I liked it.
but
Yeah?
that was just
I
like
don't
the
know.
camo system. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, because like
but not
it's
for
just
guns
bonus
and stuff.
Yeah,
Usually you just level
yeah, not
up.
for guns.
I think Black Ops was the one that allowed you just to buy whatever weapon you wanted. Like,
Yeah, Black
with
Ops
the,
was just buy
confidence.
whatever weapons you
Yeah,
want, which
you
was like
had-
kind of cool.
And you did the bounties.
Yep.
That was cool. So
But-
what were you gonna say? Favorite maps?
Oh,
Best
favorite maps is Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 has some of the best maps. All right, so I'm gonna go through the maps real quick. Afghan, awesome map.
Yeah.
Great map.
Karachi.
Yeah. Derail, good.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I
I
like
remember
some
State. That
a
was a good
state,
one.
a state was a blast.
CTF on. I feel like a lot of these maps are
We've
really
got
good for some CTF.
Favela was
Favela
not.
I like Favela.
Favela was,
Okay.
was really good
Now
for
we've
free
got
for all.
now we've got high rise, which is the best montage map in a Call of Duty game.
That game,
Yeah.
I
Literally
think,
made for collaterals. High rise.
I
You
liked
just start.
High Rise Domination.
I think
That was
High
good.
Rise
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
map
That
they
was
built.
very good.
That was the beginning of the end for Call of Duty's map design.
Really? Why?
because of the areas you
It
can
was
get out of.
too gimmicky.
Why's that?
I don't know.
I
I
don't-
just felt like the map's big gimmick was the zip line thing.
Yeah, I didn't like the
Oh,
whole
well,
getting
that's-
out
yeah.
of the areas and all that. I'm
Really?
not a big fan of that.
It reminded me of Office in Counter Strike a little bit, and I
Wow.
kind of liked it. That's what made me like High Rise.
it had a lot of close quarter stuff, which was cool.
Yeah,
But at the same time, it was just like, I don't know, it felt very. It just felt like the big gimmick on it was the zip line. That was it.
I guess
It
so.
didn't really have a lot.
I liked
of
running at
unique
the
features
beginning
in
and
it.
just like smashing
then-
through all the glass. Made
and-
me feel like I was in like the SWAT team.
And then we've got Quarry, which is fine. Rundown, which is fine.
Corey was okay.
But Rust is a big deal because Rust was
That's where you settled your 1v1s.
Yeah, that's where your quick scope me, bro,
Yeah.
came from. Like if it wasn't for Rust,
God.
we wouldn't
I
have
remember
that.
when the games would bug and you'd be playing 4v4 on
Yeah.
Rust.
That's
And
just
people would
so
just
many
pull
people.
out like AH4s and AH4s and
Oh my God.
undermounted
Yes.
grenade launchers.
Yep.
That was the problem with Modern Warfare 2, though. Was
Yeah.
everyone with the grenade launchers because it's
Danger
like,
close
you had to.
and
Yeah.
And
Commando Pro.
No, Commando Pro was the
Commando
problem
Pro was
of-
like the lunge attack with like
Yeah.
it was like the Halo 2 energy sword for your knife.
Yep.
and then you had
So unfair. The perks were not good in Modern Warfare 2.
and then the perk that allowed you to
Horribly
pick up
unbalanced.
explosives off of
Yeah, the scavenger.
Scavenger
and,
Pro.
And then you could respec your class
Yep.
midway through and you just get like infinite claymores. Not the best. But it's still a very fun game. I sunk
and
a lot of time into that
Look at
game.
these maps. You can't name a bad map. Scrapyard, Skid Row, Subbase,
I like Terminal.
and Terminal.
Yeah,
Those are
Terminal
all
was
awesome
great.
maps. Also, Terminal, very good for montages, close quarters.
And the bottom one that I'm reading
And then
there.
you've got Underpass and Wasteland. Wasteland was a great domination
Wasteland
map.
was
I
the
was-
montage map for
Yeah.
That's the one
for
with the
getting
big
nukes.
part
Yep.
in the center, right?
Wasteland?
Like
Yeah.
where
The
everyone kinda
underground
converges.
part?
Yeah, the
Yes.
underground bunker.
Yeah.
I was not a big fan of that map.
Really?
Yeah, because literally you could get a nuke off that
Oh, yeah.
in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Just
Tube
chuck-
off the
chuck
start.
grenades.
Yep, yeah, you just tube them.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Tube off the start.
Yep.
Tube again. Get into position. Snipe. You have your Harrier already.
Yep.
And then you're already at your nuke.
And Underpass, the most frustrating map for anybody that used care packages in Modern
Oh my
Warfare
god,
2.
I've
Oh,
roofed
with just
So
drop
many,
'em, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
the highways would just troll you every time. That's great. This, I don't know. I think these are the best maps.
I
the
prefer
best map compilation.
I prefer Black Ops maps.
Really?
I like Firing Range. I almost called it Firing Squad. Firing Range was a good map. The one out in the snow. I don't remember the map names
Here.
so much.
Oh,
But
here
it's
we
got
go. Array,
Nuketown, man.
Array.
Nuketown. Array sucked. Nuketown.
Cracked,
Yeah.
Crisis.
Like,
Oh, these are good maps.
You
Yeah,
have
you're right.
Firing Range and Nuketown.
Yeah.
Like, two of the best maps.
That's true.
I think.
That's true.
And they're not all great maps, but I think that Black Ops has some of like.
I
the
liked
best maps.
Launch. Launch was kind of cool.
Yeah, Launch.
I don't
was
know.
not a big
I don't know
fan
how
of,
much
actually. You're
Black
naming the
Ops
ones
2
I'm
you
not
guys
so-
played.
I was not too big into Black Ops 2. So like Modern
Yeah.
Warfare 2 and Black Ops, I'm gonna say are the best because I played them the most.
Wow. Yeah. No, these are really good. WMD. This map.
Yeah, like
Very good.
I feel like they had.
Summit. I feel like this
Summit, yeah,
this
that's what it
game
is, Summit.
doesn't have as many 6, 7, 8,
Oh, the jungle
9.
map too. Was it just jungle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game only has 12 maps. I feel like Modern Warfare 2 had like 20 just now.
They had a
So-
lot, yeah,
yeah.
but they had some
But
DLC.
yeah, no, Nuketown was very cool.
I mean,
Like,
Black Ops 2 at Nuketown 2025.
Yeah, but wasn't that the zombie? Oh no, it was the zombie map also,
It was-
right?
No, that was a different one.
Okay.
Going through the Black Ops 2 maps, Yemen was okay. It had this cool verticality to it, which is kind of cool. Then you had Turbine, which is this great big map that had lots of different attack vectors and lots of different situational areas. And then some of the smaller maps like Standoff, which was kind of cool. It was like this castle thing, so it was like really good for shotgun play.
Wasn't
But
that
also-
like Call of Duty Ghosts had a map similar to that?
yep.
It did.
I liked the one from that. That was the only map I liked from Ghosts.
I think
Slums was a great like. This was one that was good for like small like 2v2s. Yeah, just like it was like really tight.
I
There
remember playing Slums. There's a lot of cover in that map,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Raid was cool. That was a great objective map, like for competitive. Like it just had so much going on, but it had like 3 clear lanes in it, and it was like just a really good tactical map.
Raid, yeah.
Plaza was cool. I love Plaza because of all the different like areas. So you had the nightclub area, and then you had like all the restaurant. You had-
there-
I do remember that map now, actually playing that. It's
Was-
at nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Was there Dead Mouse in that nightclub, or am I
I
thinking
think it was
of the?
Skrillex.
Okay, yeah,
It was
yep.
Close.
Dead Mouse was in the James Bond remake on the Wii.
And then Meltdown
Really?
was
Yeah.
cool. That was a cool one.
I really liked Hijacked a lot.
Hijack was like the competitive
The
map
boat?
nobody wanted to play.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
It was
that.
so
though.
I like that map a
disgustingly
lot.
spawn campy.
Yep.
You run along the bottom.
Yep.
That reminded me of High Rise, because you have that bottom layer where you
Yeah.
can run with the flag.
Express was interesting because it had the bullet train, which was really cool.
Oh yeah, but you just get rolled.
You just
over
get
by-
decimated.
That's like Terminal from Halo 2.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that.
So I think what we're getting out of this is
Not getting
we
hit by the
want
train.
we want Black Ops 3.
Although I love Carrier the most. I thought that was really cool.
We want Black Ops 3 to have the Black Ops feel. The maps are fine.
Hardware was
The
okay.
Modern Warfare maps are fine. I think just the only reason the Advanced Warfare maps were the way they were was because of
Because
the
of the
suit.
mechanics and the
Yeah.
gameplay. But you know what I didn't really like, and I think Ghost started this, was the whole I don't know what to call it. The scripted events, I guess, kind of like the Battlefield stuff, where it's like, oh wow, freighter is crashing into the island, or like, oh, there's a big tidal wave that's coming through, and it's like,
yeah.
this game is already confusing enough to me as it is. I'm not the best Call of Duty player.
I don't need
I
tidal
don't
waves.
need a tidal
yeah.
wave to come through and
Right.
wipe me out. Like, cool idea,
Yeah.
cool stuff, but maybe have like a not so hardcore playlist where it's like, maybe you don't get wiped out by a tidal wave or have noxious gas come in and choke you to death like Advanced Warfare did on some of its maps.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that they did in Advanced Warfare. They tried to put a feature into every map and make players play around it. And I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. It's like, okay, I don't want to play with stupid objective things where somebody gets one bullet in me and then they get a free kill because a wave wiped me out.
Yeah.
Or because the wave barely touched me.
Yeah, but if you were on the other side of that, you loved that kill. You're like,
Yeah.
yes, got
Yeah,
a kill,
but-
didn't do anything.
I mean, it kind of takes away from like,
Yeah.
actually shooting the guy.
yeah.
But
And
at least,
everyone's just shooting all over the place and flying up and down and stuff, and I just
Yeah.
was not.
I think
Black Ops 3 is gonna be
the consensus here is that Advanced Warfare sucked.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the consensus there. You're right. You're right on that one. And Black Ops 3 should
that was
be better.
Sledgehammer's game, right? Advanced Warfare.
Yes.
Advanced Warfare was the first one.
And the last.
Man, they are. I don't know if I was Infinity War. I don't know if I'd give him another shot after that.
People are gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah, people are gonna buy
Well,
it anyways.
I
You
don't-
say that like people aren't gonna
I
go
don't
out and
think-
buy
I
Call of
don't
Duty
think-
because of that.
I don't think
And
it
if-
sold
if-
nearly as well though.
If I
But
if I had the chance to go
did you
back
buy
and
it?
not buy,
Yeah, if I had the chance to go back and not buy that game, I would.
yeah,
Yeah, but
I
you say that
wouldn't
about
have.
a lot of games.
No, but like this one especially, I might
wouldn't.
have played Advanced Warfare for a week.
I wouldn't because that's what I did too. Because I
Like-
got a great Xbox deal with it.
Right.
And
well,
you couldn't
yeah.
play it the
Bought
night
an
of.
Xbox One. I could not. I had to actually. Yeah, that sucked. I had to wait a day, 24 hours for the game to install.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
'cause you
right.
Get a
Copy.
day zero edition.
Right.
I did get day zero, but they didn't give it to me on day zero.
You got zero dayed.
So I got zeroed on day zero. It sucked.
So
So closing thoughts, and then we'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
I think we've talked quite a bit about Call of Duty.
we've beaten
So
it.
let's ask this: Are we going to see a release date at this reveal? Because it's probably going to happen. And, are you
going to
buy it?
Yes, release date. Yes, I will buy it day one. I'll be there midnight, freezing my ass off.
What's your
Really?
What's
Why
your
wouldn't you just download it, you jerk?
Because I
what's
like
your
physical
prediction? Because it's going to
copies.
take a day.
Yeah.
What's your prediction?
You
what's
get
your-
preloaded, by the way.
I know.
Oh yeah,
I could
wish
just
I do
preload
that.
it and then buy the copy.
My preload was my day zero.
Yeah. My
So-
prediction is that I will rate it a 9 out of 10. I'm going to pre-rate
Oh, wow.
it
Pre-rate
a
it.
9 of 10,
Wow.
and then we'll
we have
see.
the first review here.
Yeah,
at
and we'll
Gen Game,
see
the first
post-
review of Black Ops 3.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's a
post
provisional
me playing
review.
it. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it could. It's subject to go down to 0, but probably.
Where's the Mountain Dew and
I
the
don't think.
Doritos?
I don't. Yeah. I don't think it
It's
can
supposed to
go.
fly up out of the.
I don't think
the
it can go
ground
below
here.
a 6 because it's a Black Ops game and
Yeah.
not an Advanced Warfare
That's.
game.
I feel like that's why I'm the most excited about it because I feel like there's a lot of Call of Duty players that like maybe they will skip out on the Sledgehammer game or who's the other people that make it?
Infinity Ward.
Infinity Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the Treyarch
Yeah.
team.
Right.
Because they're good at
Because
stuff
they're
like that.
right. Because they do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This live stream is brought to you by Doritos.
And sometimes Mountain Dew.
And sometimes
Yeah.
Doritos.
Speaking of, have you heard Taco Bell is going to? They're going to be delivering this year.
No way.
Yeah, they're going to be delivering this year. We don't know where yet, or if it
Okay.
will be everywhere, but they're gonna test it out.
Oh man, that is awesome.
Yeah, because I was thinking about the Doritos and and such, and the Mountain Dew, which here we go. There you have it. Thanks guys for sponsoring us. I appreciate it, and please come back next time.
Buy Black Ops 3 now.
Yeah.
pre-order. You probably can pre-order it now on
I mean, you can pre-order things that
on
don't even
GameStop.
exist
Yeah.
on
Legend of Zelda Wii U.
It-
Yet, at least.
Canceled my pre-order on that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So release date, prediction quickly. What day? And we
Ooh.
know it's gonna happen November or October.
It's
or
gonna be
whenever.
be September 20th.
September. That's kind of early.
Yeah, like first week of school for kids. First, second week of
Yeah.
school.
Has it
yeah,
done that before? Let's follow the trends on.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I feel like it's usually October.
I figured it would be like right in time. This is like a Black Friday game. I thought.
What
right?
about yeah?
Well,
Black Ops
traditionally,
2.
it's
Black
come
Ops
out
2
in
was
October.
November 12th. November 12th was Black Ops 2, according to Google.
Yeah. There you go.
November
All right.
12th.
Let's start with the modern Call of Duty, starting with Modern Warfare. You had November 6th.
Don't mind me.
Just sitting on my leg.
Just sitting down.
World at War was November 11th. You
September
had
is
Modern,
way too
Modern
early.
Looks like
Warfare.
prediction's not going to be
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Modern Warfare was
It's like a Halo.
Modern,
But Halo is October this year.
Modern Warfare 2 is November 10th.
September.
Black Ops November 9th. Modern Warfare 3 November 8th. Black Ops 2 November 13th. Ghosts was November 5th, and Advanced Warfare was November 4th.
So if
So,
I'm right,
I think
if I am right, I need to buy a lotto ticket. That
Yeah,
day.
you do.
Okay, like that is okay.
So
Nailing
to
it.
put that in perspective, Halo is coming out in October,
Okay.
October 27th.
So stop playing Halo by that time.
I'm saying either November 6th or 13th. It's usually a Friday release, right?
Tuesday usually.
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday release?
Yeah.
Okay, then probably the first or second week in November. Let's iron it out at that and all agree to
All right.
disagree to agree.
That sounds about right.
So get your Doritos and your Mountain Dew on a Sunday, and pick up your Black
yeah.
Ops 3 on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Just don't leave the Doritos out. They'll get stale.
Yeah.
And don't get the new Doritos 3D whatever.
They have Doritos 3D again?
They're not.
Those were the best.
Yeah, no, these aren't the best.
Oh,
So, before this
jalapeno
turns
ones.
into an actual podcast about Doritos, Mountain Dew, and Call of Duty, which sounds like a fun podcast, maybe some beer in there too. We've got more news.
yeah. So let's take a break. We'll come back in 2 minutes, and we'll talk about some other gaming news that doesn't have anything to do with sponsors.
Yeah.
Or Mountain Dew or Doritos or Black Ops. So we'll see you in 2 minutes.
Sounds good.
Welcome back to the GenGAMEcast. Let's get into some news, gentlemen. Our first bit of news, getting away from our Call of Duty circle jerk here. Age of Empires 2 is getting a new expansion. This is awesome. I have so many hours of this game in Steam, and I think it's great that they're expanding content for a game that's this old.
Yep. 16 years.
It's a very old game, and
Yeah.
you know what? It still holds up.
StarCraft did it. That lasted, how long was that? 16 years?
Oh my God.
No,
Jeez.
13 years, I think, with StarCraft. But yeah, no, this game's great. People love it. I know it.
I have over 100 hours.
When we were younger, this game taught me quite a bit about history. It really did, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, when I was a little kid, yeah, playing this game, yeah, of course. I didn't know some of that stuff. We didn't learn it in school.
No,
So,
it's
yeah.
true. Yeah, some of the civilizations and different things. It was
Yeah.
just like U.S. American history and like European history a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was kind of it.
Yeah. So-
But if you want to check out all the details on the announcement, there's a post on the Age of Empires 2 HD edition Steam page.
Again, this is only for the remastered HD edition.
Yeah, this is only for
yeah.
HD. This is not for the.
I'm sorry. If
They're
you
not
just have
releasing floppies.
Yeah, like that's not going to happen in this.
I
day
own
and
There is
age.
no CD-ROM expansion.
Yeah, I own the original still.
Wow.
Have that.
Wow, that's
yeah.
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
On a CD, was it multiple CDs? One
Age of
CD.
Empires 2 is on one CD. I have
Okay.
the multiple CDs of like Rome and the
Oh,
other
the Total
Zeus,
War
the Zeus
games?
game. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
I have those, but nah. Age of Empires was I think one disc. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really remember.
yeah.
It's been a long time. It's great that you get it digital. So we'll see. They don't really have many details.
there's not really
on it
not a
right
lot
now,
on it.
but
It's
it's gonna happen.
This is very new news. This is
Yeah,
last night pretty much broke. So
and they're looking for a 2015 release. So we'll.
cool.
It's good
I'll
to
see by
see.
the
You
end of
know,
the
you know
year.
what I really want to see? I want to see a full like rebuild of Ensemble Studios. Bring
I
it back
don't
from
know
the
if
grave.
It's gonna happen.
Bring
though.
it back.
It's They're closed.
Reopen the doors.
Yeah. I
Get
don't
the
know.
key out of your pocket. Put it in there. Unlock that studio.
As much as I know it's not going to happen, I would love for it to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not discounting it from happening.
I just want
But
to see Halo Wars
I want
2.
to see Halo Wars 2. Exactly. Halo Wars 2.
Yeah.
It's got to happen. Think about it. Windows 10, Halo Wars 2 on there, and actually have an RTS Halo game on PC.
You know,
That sounds like pretty good.
Sounds like could be a
Blizzard
thing.
needs a fire lit under their ass with StarCraft.
Could be a thing, yeah. So this is
Why?
like Kevin is Microsoft fanboying and Halo fanboying, and Trevor just wants StarCraft to get their shit together. So like this is the best
Everybody
of both worlds, I
wins.
think. Yeah, everybody wins here.
Yeah. Where does that leave you?
This leaves
You're
me
playing.
in
You're
different
installing your floppy.
installing my floppy disk into my Age of Empires 2
2.
original version.
Trying to update
Correction,
it.
leaves him as a salty Protoss player because that's what he played in StarCraft.
Yeah, I was just a Protoss player in StarCraft. So that was me. I'll
More
just play
than me.
Frozen Throne. Forget it.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
play Frozen Throne.
Dude,
apparently,
you know they
apparently
import all
people
the
still
assets.
play that game.
They
I
imported
didn't know
all
that.
the Warcraft 3 assets into StarCraft, right?
Yeah, I did know that.
So you get that StarCraft 2 license out, dust that thing
Have it.
off.
Oh yeah, found
You
my
found the Battle.net account?
yeah.
You know what they
Great.
should do with that? They should. Well, they have Warcraft 3 assets.
You could
right?
rebuild the
So
entirety of Warcraft 3
why
in
don't?
StarCraft 2.
Well, screw that. Let's rebuild Dota.
Rebuild Dota
That would
again.
be
Maybe make
so
Dota 2.
meta.
Dota 2
That
and
would be
StarCraft
so
2.
meta.
Dota 2.5
It'd be
on StarCraft
Dota
2.
1.5.
That'd be great.
That'd be sick.
Someone needs to do that. I'm sure someone's working on that
So
right
it's
now.
probably already been done. I guarantee you if
Ice
I go,
Frog did it.
I'm actually gonna see if that mod exists.
Speaking of ice, NHL 15 is now available on
Sweet
the
segue,
EA
bro.
Access Vault. It's pretty interesting news because the NHL season, for those of you that do or don't know, is still happening. So now if
It
you
is?
have EA Access Vault, which is usually used for people that want to play older EA games or other random EA games like, I don't know, UFC fighting games or like I think even Dirt or Need for Speed, yeah, or Peggle 2, that's cool. Or if you want to get your early access for Madden, you want to play it a week before, that's fine, you can get that too. But seeing a game like NHL, like while the NHL season's happening, go into the vault, it's a cool move.
Gets you in the mood to play hockey, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
'cause-
did that with the show for your PlayStation
Right,
4. You
yeah.
picked it up in
Yeah, for
honor of our good
right.
friend Mr. Harvey.
Yeah, for opening week. So I guess with the playoffs coming up, maybe some hockey fans come out of the woodworks, and then they see this and they get into it.
Yeah, it's good timing.
Yeah, they can get into the series. Maybe start to buy some more copies. Also, if you want, to play some NBA Live 15, that's available as well. I don't know anyone that's ever played that game, and I don't think anybody ever will. Kevin Durant was on the cover. I feel bad for him. Anyways,
Poor guy.
yeah.
So I mentioned this before, and I thought that this was the next bit, and I thought I'd be as smooth as you with the transition,
I'm
but
sorry.
I can't be as good as you, George.
That's
so
all right. Yeah.
We'll just
Happens.
come out and say it instead. Grand Theft Auto 5 PC physical copy discs. Guess how many discs?
4.
not one.
Not
Four.
not one.
It's not
not
one.
2.
Could be
not
one
3.
Blu-ray, though.
Not 4.
7 discs.
7.
7.
I
I
was-
thought we were done with this in gaming.
I
Like,
was doing my best LeBron James imitation there.
seven discs.
Actually,
I know.
no, that would be 56 gigabytes plus.
Wow.
If they're on 7 DVDs, those are, I would assume, are dual layer DVDs running
Yeah.
8 gigabytes a pop.
It's a lot of
56
stuff.
gigs.
Which makes sense, I guess.
Compressed.
The photo for this is ridiculous, though, on GameSpot. It has, like, the dual fold-out thing, like the Game of Thrones special edition, where they give you, like, the DVD for each episode and have all the special features and stuff. I don't know. I buy the DVDs because I don't have HBO.
I mean, this looks like a really cool, like, collector's item.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
Who's gonna buy this?
Someone would.
I might buy it just to have the collectible.
You could have 7 CDs to fling around after you install all of them, and they're worthless.
Right? Yeah.
Dude, look at all the art, though.
It does look cool.
There aren't enough
think-
boobs on here. There's only none. There are like 0 boobs on here.
Conveniently blocked, conveniently blocked.
Haven't you ever seen a Grand
There's some
Theft Auto
cleavage.
loading screen? Yeah. Little.
I think the last game I had that had multiple discs
Yeah.
before, well, Diablo 2, but Knights of the Old Republic 2 had like 6 discs.
It's quite a
And
few
I
discs.
bought the Steam version because I was like, I really want to play this and install it, and it's on sale. So I don't need to install any CDs anymore on this
last-
computer.
The last game I bought with multiple discs was L.A. Noire.
Okay.
That had I think
That was
3
on console
discs.
for-
Yeah, on PlayStation 3.
Okay.
Yep.
It's funny how, like, the Last Remnant had 2 discs for me.
Right.
Xbox 360. We all know that game was great.
Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
classic.
But no, this is crazy. Like I thought we would move away from this, but I guess it's a necessary evil.
Well,
That's how
that
you're gonna
whole
cram all
game's
on
got to
there.
be there.
Yeah, no, it has to. Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was a cool little thing that we can
Yeah,
talk about.
It
So
is.
let's move into our next video. I see Trevor has it up on the screen there. He's in
Can't
awe.
show it,
Oh no, can't show
Nope.
it. Well, you know what? Check it out on your own time. It's actually because it's a IGN exclusive video. So it's
We could play
trying
a small clip, though.
it's Trine 3. No, I don't even want to risk it. If you're a fan of the Trine game, definitely go and check this out. Or the Trine games. No, put it away. Put it away. Don't show them. Don't show them.
Well, we can show
It looks really cool. Trine 3. So we showed the trailer off a few weeks ago, and it's Trine, which is 2D platforming, fun goodness, switching between 3 different archetype, classic characters. You have the rogue, the wizard, and the knight, and now it's moving into a more 3D environment. So with that, I think this video does a pretty good job of showing off some of the different mechanics that you can use.
We'll skip around. a little bit.
Especially with Zoya, the rogue, who actually looks just like an Assassin's Creed character, which is kind of funny. You see a part in this video where she's like climbing along the walls, and I looked at it and I'm like, oh my god, like that's Assassin's Creed right there.
Yep.
But I think this is the biggest gameplay change here is going to be using the wizard, because usually moving like using the physics-based system in Trine with moving boxes to make platforms and things like that. Probably a little bit more manageable.
They're playing Half-Life now.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, what I compared it more to was, and it's not a good comparison to make, like not a very flattering one, is it reminds me more of Star Wars The Force Unleashed, where you have boxes, and it's like the aim for moving stuff around using the Force is like not so great. So I'm hoping that
This
it
is like-
doesn't turn
This
into
is
that.
Half-Life 2 Gravity Gun.
Yeah.
It seems like
That's
it,
his
yeah,
ability.
but from like a third-person perspective. So the game looks like so much fun. I can't wait to play it.
It looks really well done. Like,
Yeah, it's like the next logical step in Trine, and I really hope that they, the folks at Frozen Byte just keep it true to what the game was.
Yeah. Well,
Trine 1 and
hopefully
2.
they
So
do.
we'll see more. But definitely check out the video in its entirety. It's really cool.
It's pretty cool. He threw a cannon into the water.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's like such a fun game. Definitely check it out. So this next bit of news here, we saw, and I watched this, and this trailer was kind of strange. It's kind of long, and it's for a new Lego game called Lego Dimensions. So it kind of takes the canon, I guess. I don't want to call it the canon, but the characters from the characters from the Lego movie, and kind of makes a reasoning for the game happening, which is more or less all of the Lego worlds are combining together and
Right.
crossing over and stuff like that. So what I really want to see here, though, is Lego Island. Would that be cool if you just travel to Lego Island?
Pepper comes out of nowhere, flings a pizza at your face.
That would be pretty
Or
cool.
playing as Pepper, tying in some of the old Lego games. Be pretty cool. Lego Loco.
So, is there any gameplay in this? Or is
So
this like
just skip to the end. This funny bit is. I think the
All
top comment said this trailer is so cringeworthy. But
Alright,
you
well,
watch it and judge for yourself. So it's some like B-roll footage. I want to call it if it renders here.
There we go.
There you go.
This is our bit of gameplay. The Saharan Tower.
You know, as long as the game doesn't have load times like Lego City Undercover, it'll be good.
Did you own that game?
I do own it
On
Wow.
Wii U, right?
on Wii U, exclusive.
How
Was
how
it
was the
exclusive
game?
too? I
Then?
didn't know
The
that.
game's actually really good. The load times suck.
Well,
Oh
hopefully
my
they
god!
fix it.
Oh
on this.
no! Oh no!
Did you see the end there?
Oh no!
Oh
what?
no!
Let's cut back.
Go
to
back to the end there.
Well,
I might have missed
Stop.
it before.
Pause it.
Yep.
Oh, it comes with
Oh
Legos.
no!
Excellent.
Oh no!
You need it.
Oh, is this like Amiibos?
Oh
kind of?
Yeah.
no!
What's funny is that I didn't catch that. I was
Yeah.
wondering why he was building all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, cool. It's kind of like in the movie.
Why?
Lego Amiibos.
Lego Amiibos.
Why?
Did it.
We don't need this.
Kids do. Kids
No.
want this. No, that's cool. I think that's really cool.
Oh god, the whole thing is dead. It's dying.
No,
So what
the
is it?
latest Skylanders did so bad.
These are Legos, though.
It
Have
doesn't matter. The whole market's saturated
Well,
at this point.
Disney
This is
Infinity.
Rock Band all over again.
I'm liking this more
I
and
mean, it's
more
Legos.
because they're Legos. Kids like they're gonna have Legos anyways. Maybe they can build their own Legos
No.
and
And
You're
put
gonna
them
buy-
into the game.
you're gonna-
Oh, that'd be
My
so
God.
cool.
Am
That's
I
like
the only one
that was
that's-
like my
That's
dream.
the
Am I
dream,
the
yeah.
only one here that is going to
Yeah.
say that this is going to cost you literally $500 to buy the whole game that's already on the disc that you're buying for $100 for the starter pack?
But Trevor, you can look. Batman's there,
I'm Batman.
and he can go through. He can go through the Bat portal.
God,
That's awesome.
this thing.
No,
needs
it's not
to
gonna- it's
die.
not gonna cost that
How
much
many
money.
portals does somebody need to buy in order to play all these games?
Well, you can get the blue
You
portal
need
and
the
the
Skylanders
red
portal. You need the Disney Infinity pad. You need the Lego Dimensions pad. You
But
need
can
to
you-
use all those Lego. You need the Wii U gamepad for the Amiibos.
I think,
Enough.
I think Trevor's gonna have an aneurysm over here. This
Enough.
Is great.
We
So
gotta stop here.
Our next bit of news is actually the Xbox Connect pad, where you
This is great.
you put
I'm
down your
done.
figure of Master Chief and Spartan Locke, and they fight each other, Rock'em Sock'em Robot style. That'd be cool. But I don't know. I like the Lego Movie. It was pretty funny. Did you see the Lego Movie?
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah, it was really
hilarious.
funny.
It was a good movie. It's like Lego Movie the game, which probably already happened, but we don't really know about it or care
We don't
about
talk
it.
about it.
So let's actually talk about a real thing from Microsoft. I thought this was cool. They're looking to do an update for Xbox 360 that adds 2 terabyte USB external drives. So if you're someone like Trevor who downloads all the games from Games with Gold, you're running out of space on your Xbox 360 Slim, then you can format a drive and
Why-
download all them games.
Why is this happening now?
Because they got around to making it work, I guess.
Why not make something for the Xbox One?
Well,
Well,
the Xbox
they
One
are.
already
It
supports
does
like
support-
4 terabyte drives.
Right, but like, so who needs anything for Xbox 360 anymore?
Because the
People that
Xbox
still play
360
yeah.
is going to have retail support all the way up till 2016.
That's insane.
Wow.
Get over it. Get an Xbox One.
Well,
2016,
there's a lot of people
2017
that play
it'll have retail
360. I
support.
mean, it's
Yeah.
it's been a long console generation. Like,
No.
people are still playing PlayStation 2, like, and being supported
Yeah.
in some countries, not so
Not
much
anymore.
here. In some, yeah,
Not anymore. No more games.
Oh well, no more games, but I'm sure there's still some more sales of stuffs and
Probably not. It's all
South American countries.
well, PS3s are now cheap enough.
Yeah, but the taxes on
So an
electronics.
update on the
South America.
Islanders playoff run. The Rangers lost tonight, meaning the Islanders are not safe.
Oh, Sports Center here.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
So there you go. There you have it.
Yeah, so Microsoft doing some stuff. Somehow we got into some
Good on them.
argument about stuff about PlayStations, but yeah, let's move on to our next bit here, and we're really steamrolling through some stuff. This is a pretty short show. Maybe we should talk more about
We're not talking
some
anymore about
George
Call of Duty.
stuff or some Call of Duty. Yeah, nah, enough about Call of Duty. Let's talk about a real cool shooter game that's kind of like zombies, but not zombies because they're Zeds. Killing Floor 2. You guys have this on your radar at all?
I didn't until you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah. So PC Gamer has a ton of YouTube videos on their YouTube channel, playing with some of the developers, and actually there's a pretty sweet commentary with Total Biscuit playing Killing Floor 2. So this is the boss, one of the bosses, and this is our first time actually seeing one of them. So it looks cool. This game just looks awesome, and I could talk about this for an hour, but we'll just kind of talk a little bit over the video. So the game looks like a ton of fun. I know both of you have not played Killing Floor, so here's the basic premise. You and a squad of buddies go against Zeds, which are zombies or genetically modified creatures. You have guns to buy, guns to pick up, guns to use with perks for your different classes. And the whole, I guess, spiel of the game is to work together, conserve ammo, shoot guys in the head, and then eventually make your way to a boss round and beat the boss and win. So it's a very arcadey kind of zombie survival shooter.
But with up-to-date graphics that are...
Yeah, so
good,
this is
yeah.
running on Unreal Engine 3.
Right.
We all know that Unreal Engine 4 is out, but it's a very, very heavily modified Unreal 3 with some persistent gore, which you can see the fallout of the other rounds. Just so much blood scattered around, and that stays for the whole game that you play. Some of the lighting, their lighting system has been drastically revamped. So
The game, in all honesty, like I played a lot of Unreal Tournament 3. This game literally looks like UT3.
yeah,
Not even gonna lie. At least it looks and feels that way.
you should look at Killing Floor 1. It's running on Unreal Engine 2.
So it probably looks like UT2K4.
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
It's been a while since I played the first game, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, it still looks pretty. The first game still looks pretty decent.
I mean, yeah,
this looks
Unreal
really
Engine
good.
is a very versatile tool. Like
I really like
Yeah,
the weapon he's using right now.
yeah. It's like a
saw blades.
saw blade shot.
It's like a
shooter
shot
gun.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Oh, get deaded. Oh, now
Get
we're back
deaded
to
by the
using
Zedded.
some kind of assault rifle. So, yeah, this looks pretty sweet. This is the first boss battle.
This
That's
is just one of the bosses. So I'm not sure how the bosses exactly work. They've been kind of mum on the bosses and not really giving too much info.
Mhm.
So I think this is actually the first reveal of the boss, like actual gameplay footage. Like people have obviously seen the boss
Mhm.
and fought him, but in the first Killing Floor game, there's one boss called the Patriarch, and this is not him.
Mhm.
Different boss, so different moves and stuff. So there's going to be multiple bosses. This game is hitting early access. This is pre-early access.
So what even
So
is
it will be hitting early access.
Early access.
Yeah,
this
it's
is.
early access.
Yeah.
It looks pearly and pretty.
I mean, a game like this looks like
August
it's got its
21st
ducks
is-
in a row. It's
Yeah.
It's very
unlike other early
pretty much
access
done.
games.
Yeah, it's the folks who made Red Orchestra, so it's Tripwire Interactive.
Okay, so this is like an actual like.
It's a legit studio making a legit game. They're using
I would
early
say it's
access
a-
to push it out early and get enough people to play it and enjoy it, so that they can
Sell it.
kind of sculpt it
Yeah.
around what the fans
Right.
like and don't like.
Oh, it looks like all these guys are dying and they're not doing much damage to this boss.
I mean, his mates are not very good from what it looks like. He's doing most of the carrying. His back must hurt.
well, he's also carrying too many weapons, so he can't move that fast.
It's all right. You know, sometimes you got too many cooks. Sometimes you got too many weapons. It's just the life you live.
The one thing that seems kind of jarring to me is some of the running animations. I don't know.
I mean,
Not for
that's-
the boss.
the
Though
boss
he
looks like he's just running
crazy
like
right
a
now.
like a psycho, which is probably fine. No, I think that third
from
person,
first person, it looks kind of strange with some of
Right.
the weapons. But one thing I do have to say is that, and you don't really get to see it so much in this video because you don't have enough enemies on the screen dying. But when you kill enemies and you score like a sweet headshot, or if you jib the crap out of them and their legs fall off and stuff,
Yeah.
you get something called Z time, which is pretty much bullet time for everyone in the game. Super slow mo, and the weapons are super high res looking, have a very high FPS rate. So you actually see like the nuances of the weapons and like its actual rate of fire for the weapons and stuff like that. It's
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
They look really good.
So
It's anything that the Red Orchestra days have taught Tripwire is that, or taught us about Tripwire is that they know weapons. They know them well. So I'm usually against early access, but I'm definitely considering this April 21st.
there you go.
So I'm a big fan of the first Killing Floor.
Looks good for sure.
That's my spiel on it. I could go for another half an hour, but let's go to our last quick bits here, and then we'll give the deal of the week and sign off for this week's show. So, Tony Hawk 5 reveal possibly coming soon.
Yeah,
Was it leaked or was it
there,
teased?
there's a
Kind of up in the air.
a post on Instagram from a chef called his name is Chef Joe Yukon. He's the owner of Tasting Spoon, and he posts this picture of him standing in a half pipe, and in the background of the half pipe there's a TV monitor,
big
and it
screen.
says Tony Hawk 5. That's it. That's all we've got, pretty
That's
much.
all we got, and
Well-
that's about as cryptic of a teaser as you can
But
get.
we do
Yeah.
know that there is a new Tony Hawk
Yeah,
in the
Tony-
works.
yeah,
So
Tony
this
Hawk
is
announced
probably
that.
it.
Yeah, Tony Hawk announced in November that they are Activision. He is not. Tony Hawk is not a game developer, but Activision is, and they will be working
Yeah, the
on
funny
this
thing
Tony Hawk 5
is,
game.
following the links over, the picture was deleted, leading a lot of
Nice.
Ooh.
a lot to the imagination, saying that this is probably legit.
Yeah, that's definitely
So maybe
happening.
someone got in trouble.
Or they wanted that
just,
to happen.
Just a touch of trouble.
Yeah.
Just a touch.
I mean,
A
there's
pinch. A pinch, if I may.
Hopefully it's not as bad as what was it, Tony Hawk Air, where you had the board.
Oh, that was
oh
Tony Hawk's
my
Ride.
god,
Tony
that
Hawk's
game
Ride.
sucked.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that
thinking
was
of Air Ride, which is
Kirby Air Ride.
Kirby's Air Ride, and Sonic was Air. Sonic Air.
Free Rider.
Sonic. Well, there's Free Rider. Oh, Sonic
Sonic
Riders.
Then there's this last bit of news, which is pretty like typical
This is out
if
of my
you're
league here.
if you're part of
Pun
see what you
intended.
did there. If you're part of the League of Legends community or know anything about the game, this is a pretty typical move here. Riot, but basically I'm going to sum it up in a few sentences. Riot reveals that they are going to
Can I point out that this was filed under Rito, please?
Yeah. So they actually mentioned that in the post, yeah. So Riot says that they're going to release chroma packs, which if you ever played Heroes of the Storm or any other game, already exist.
This is completely
Yeah.
and totally ripped from
Yeah,
Hots.
it's ripped from HOTS, so they're going to release
Shamelessly.
these chroma
So for
packs.
someone like me,
Yeah.
explain it.
they're gonna release chroma packs,
Explain a
which
stupid
are
person like me.
purchasable packs where you can buy different color customizations for skins on champions.
So here's
Only for one skin
for
or for
one-
all skins?
For all skins on one champion.
here's one Lee Sin skin.
Is that Bruce Lee?
Yeah,
It just might be.
it's the Bruce Lee skin for Lee Sin.
Was it the traditional Lee Sin?
Yeah, it's traditional Lee Sin.
And you
I
can
mean,
get
you gotta get the
three
yellow.
different skins.
You have to
three
use
different
No, you
yellow.
get them all.
colors.
You get them all. You get
No,
all
but
the
I'm
colors.
saying if you're playing,
yeah,
you
you gotta use-
gotta
yeah.
pick the yellow.
So you get you get those colors, and it costs you how much?
$5?
$5.
Well, there's four there. There's four colors, right?
No, well, the first one's the original one. You just
Okay.
get
Oh, so you get
So-
you get an additional 3.
color variants.
Yeah. Okay.
For
I
$5
swear.
a champion.
Blizzard has this done right. You buy the skin, you get the variants with it.
Right.
Makes
so
sense.
what happens is Riot releases something like this. They say, you're going to have to pay $5, but we worked really hard on this. The community says, Rito, please, as titled in the Rito, please, this is bullshit. This is actually what they say. Riot releases a statement saying the community has been asking for recolors for a long while. Despite testing and experimenting with a few internal ideas, we couldn't find a way to build them that satisfied our high standards. The current price reflects the work we put into crafting them. Yes, it's possible to do a quick and dirty overlay or shift a slider left in the editing program, but we think you would call us out on that bullshit real quick, and as players ourselves, we wouldn't be satisfied with such a hacky solution. So some of
they're
the
gonna
members
charge $5.
so some of the members of the community say that is in fact bullshit. It doesn't take that long. We can do it ourselves, and they did. So they show you this is a green volley bear. It, took me 5 minutes. They did this live on stream. They asked people to
Pick a color
suggest
and
things.
color scheme for it.
Yep, this is a pink Zed. He is in fact pink. Did it. And there are endless numbers of these alterations to the color schemes and
I think
everything.
the top comment here on Kotaku is great, though.
Hmm.
Guy in the spacesuit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When League of Legends players get mad, they create art. When Dota 2 players get mad, they riot and bomb their own game's Metacritic score.
That's great. So some of them say, if you're going to give us a skin like DJ Sona and make it cost upwards to $20, $25,
That's fine.
That's fine. You've clearly done a lot of work. It's not just...
And it's music that's being
Yeah.
licensed as well.
Yeah,
so.
it's not just, Chroma pack for $5. So they got aggravated, and we expect to see Riot change this actually from $5 to either a smaller amount or to be purchasable, or $0 or purchasable
Include
with
them
IP.
with the skin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can including them with the
that
skin
makes
would be
the
the
most-
best route, but they might
you're
just
gonna
change
rip
it to
off-
IP.
If you're gonna
so that
rip
you
off
can buy with
HOTS,
in-game currency.
go
Okay.
all the way.
Right.
I don't get why it wouldn't be in-game currency in the first place. You can't buy it with in-game currency?
No,
Nope.
you have to buy it with real money.
That's silly.
Well, it goes with Riot's whole thing of you buy cosmetic adjustments with real money.
Yeah. All cosmetic adjustments are bought with real
Okay,
money.
if they're consistent, then whatever.
Yeah, but consistently dumb with this. Like,
Yeah,
It doesn't affect a guy like me who doesn't play it, but I think that's kind of a...
It's a
I
really
don't
dick
really,
move.
Yeah, I don't really...
yeah.
In
and
all
then,
honesty.
And then to come out with a statement like that and say that, oh, this reflects the time we spent on it, and then just to them, community
Yeah.
throw it in their face and say, no, look, we can make,
Better stuff.
yeah.
I remember this Penny Arcade article, this Penny Arcade comic. How much money have you spent on League of Legends? $8,000 on a free game.
It's great. That's the community is willing to spend their money,
I wonder
Make
what
it
would
worth
happen.
it.
but not on that.
How much would it cost you to buy every champion and chroma pack now in League of Legends? Like everything, like
And
to
every
purchase
skin.
everything and every skin.
Everything and every skin,
How much would it cost?
Probably upwards of.
Someone needs to figure this
probably
out.
like $20,000.
Is it really that much? Damn.
I really think so. Like, you have over 110 champions.
Remember when you go down to Blockbuster and you beg your parents to rent Paper Mario,
Yes.
something like that?
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
It was $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like $7.
And you get to play it on the weekend.
You get to play for a whole week.
What a world we live in.
Yeah. Do you remember when you're me and you use Redbox and use a secret code so you get 3 days of a PlayStation 3 game for 89 cents?
Oh, that's great.
Yep. That's how I beat Uncharted.
Oh.
Cost me 89 cents at Redbox.
I have an Uncharted
It's a single player
disc somewhere
game.
on
I don't need it.
Yeah, that's true.
The disc is gone. I lost it.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
So-
It was somewhere. It'll be here
it'll
somewhere.
show
Anyways,
So let's yeah, that's bullshit. So
yeah, basically, yeah.
let's wrap up the show with our deal of the week. This is a great deal of the week. If you're someone like Trevor who's a sucker and went out and bought the Last of Us PlayStation 4 edition,
Oh, I
even though
have it.
it
It's
was a good deal, there's an even better deal on Amazon right now. It's a physical digital download voucher for The Last of Us Remastered on PlayStation 4 for $18.95 US, free shipping on orders over $35. So I think that's a pretty good deal. And you know what? It's our deal of the week, so it's a pretty damn good deal.
There it is.
I love how you
Deal
justify that.
of
Pretty-
the week.
Pretty damn good deal.
Without this thing. Just that.
Oh, man.
So that wraps it up for the show here.
I
in
think
the
we
studio.
should buy the deal of the week every week.
I don't think
No.
we should.
I mean, Trevor practically does. Whenever
Pretty
it's
much.
I
whenever
do
it's
not.
Humble Bundle, he
whenever
does.
it's a Humble
No.
Bundles, Trevor
I
buys
bought it twice.
Okay.
Okay, of 3.
Of 18 that we've mentioned.
That's a
whatever.
lot. Yeah, you're,
Maybe not
you're
18, but
exaggerating.
maybe like 12.
So that's it for the show. This is the part where I go around.
Yeah.
Actually, it's the smaller horn this week. It's
Yeah.
just 3 of us.
Yeah.
So, George, where can they follow you on the
You can
internet?
find me on Twitter at George Picard. You can find me on Xbox One again now at Gold and Green 631. Same thing on League of Legends. Just kidding, not on League. You can find me at Noodle Bath.
Noodle Bath.
And
Really? Not on League anymore?
You could find me on PlayStation 4 soon.
Oh, okay.
We don't know where yet.
That's a developing story. We'll get more about that next week.
When I get a PlayStation, when I get PlayStation Plus.
Trevor, where can they follow you on the internet?
They can follow me on Twitter at the Mags. I occasionally tweet out there and post funny pictures and GIFs, but mostly I stream here on twitch.tv/GenGame, and that's probably the best place to find me, as well as here at the production desk every week for the GenGAMEcast.
Cool. And I am your host, Kevin O'Rourke. You can follow me on Twitter at Shabazzle. If you want to keep up with the show, you can follow us on Twitch TV, twitch.tv/GenGame, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GenGameNet. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at GenGame, and you can like us on Facebook. We really appreciate it. So, from the entire cast of characters here in the GenGame studio, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.